Certainly smart.
Is it called a Q clearance?
There is a Q clearance.
Yeah.
I don't bear one of those. He knows that for a fact.
You have to get reevaluated every like 5 years.
Oh, that's the highest clearance. Okay.
Oh,
There's
is it
one
the
higher.
highest?
No,
Or
there's
it's a
one
higher
higher.
clearance.
Yeah.
What is higher than a Q?
They have SCI.
SCI?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then there's
I wonder.
like DOE clearance, and then there's like DOD clearance, and they have some equivalencies. So they're a little bit different. Like DOD is like secret, top secret, and then DOE is like L and Q.
Oh shit.
And then they have SCI, which is like they have these things called vaults, which are like the most secure
Places.
place to go, and you have to have an SCI to go in those.
Oh shit.
They're way more locked down than
I like that you said the vault. That
Well,
already
Sandy
sounds
Lounge
interesting.
just all by itself is locked down pretty tight, so I can imagine
Yeah.
what those walls are like. That's insane.
Well, then why? What do you do for the labs?
I'm a software engineer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bunch of programming.
Software engineer. So like just engineering new software, or?
Yes, I write a lot of code. I do a lot of
Be right back.
making like essentially data analytics tools for whatever customer comes to San Diego.
So what does a normal day look like for you?
I'm leading the pretty large team, and so at least half of my day is just fucking meetings and planning and stuff.
Oh,
And then
very cool.
the other 50% I usually am doing technical work.
Cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that because then it's broken up to where you're not just straight up doing technical work, but then you get to have another aspect that you can, get situated or whatever. So maybe you're not burnt out on one particular.
Yeah, for sure. 'Cause
One
it
particular-
definitely all that.
Being able to run a group will take energy for sure.
Yeah.
How many people are on your team?
About 20.
It's a big team. And are you from New Mexico or?
Yeah, I'm from here.
Oh, sick. From Albuquerque?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I've been here since I was 5. My dad retired out of Kirtland. So I went to all my school here and everything.
But where were you born?
I was born in California.
Oh, yeah, me too, sick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of siblings. We're all born different places.
Yeah, just do the military.
Yeah,
But the home was here.
yeah. Because he retired pretty early. And he was a police officer here, the state police.
Oh, cool. And so how did you get into your occupation?
I come out of high school, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do, and so I went to CNM for a couple of years, and I just took a bunch of different fucking classes just to figure out what the hell I wanted to do. And I remember taking a C class over there, a programming class, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. So
Sick.
just kind of studied a bunch of different stuff until something clicked.
And what degree did you get? Just like an engineering degree?
Computer science.
Oh, yeah. And how long would it take to get one of those degrees?
You can get it in 4 years.
Oh, cool.
I was in college for it took me about 6 years because I took a bunch of different, just variety of shit, changing my major, started more like medical.
Oh, cool.
I was thinking about doing that. I did some clinical trials in the hospital and shit. I was like, you know what? That's not for me.
Yeah.
This is not the setting for me.
Yeah, I feel it. Dude, honestly, I straight up feel you on that. As cool as it is,
Yeah.
I'd rather be where you're at. And I'm not knocking any of the doctors because there's a ton that come here, but I don't want your job at all. It's too much. You have to be a particular person for that.
Yeah.
You have the analytical side, but I don't see you want it. You don't have the vibe.
Yeah.
You don't want a vibe like that. Me neither.
Yeah,
It's just because I feel like you see all that negative shit. Like, it's not like there's anything positive. It's almost like it could suck you dry if you let it.
oh yeah, yeah. I feel like to be good in there, I think you have to have a little bit more of like a nurturing. I don't know. You got to be able to put up with all these people that they're. You see people at their worst, really, right? Like they're
Yeah.
sick, they're hurting. You know, it takes a special kind of person. I love the material, but like, nah, I don't.
The environment is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Maybe like a surgeon or something to where, you know, you come in later when it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just fucking knocked out.
Yeah. The job of a nurse would be a nightmare, though.
Yeah, I have a couple family members who are nurses. The shit they'd have to do is nuts.
Yeah, I couldn't. That's what I'm saying. Some of the. I ain't wiping your ass, so it's like I'm already out right there. It's like.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them works over at the VA. And so there, and like they got, you know, like the psych unit over there. She worked over there for a long time. So it's all
Throwing
kinds of
shit on each other. It's
yeah,
like-
smearing shit on the wall. Yeah, exactly. Just like gosh, it takes a special kind of person.
And a lot of them get like assaulted and everything by these people, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like they're in there, someone's on drugs, or they're, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, if I'm going to become a nurse, I'll just be the doctor then. You know what I mean? It's like, that doesn't make sense to me. It's like, I won't, you know, it doesn't, because I see the role and I say, well, if I'm going to go for the nursing, I'll just be the doctor.
Exactly.
You know, go ahead and bear that more schooling. And
Yeah, I think, and there's a decent number that go, you know, they go for nursing and then they decide they kind of want to do that and go for like the nurse practitioner.
yeah. Which you can still like you can write scripts, you can.
Yeah.
An MP is pretty much an MD, right? I mean, what is the difference?
It's pretty subtle, like, cause there's
Like they need the doctor's authority on certain things, or
you know, I'm not actually really sure on what the details are, because I know a nurse practitioner can be your primary care provider.
yes, absolutely.
So yeah, maybe
Nice.
just they're not. I would imagine maybe the scope of what they can do is just a little bit smaller, but.
Yeah.
They might have to refer you out faster or something. That I'm not really sure though.
Yeah, the labs takes care of their people too.
Yeah.
Damn, it must be big over there because there's a lot of people that work there.
Yeah, I think we're over 15,000 employees.
Damn.
It's a pretty big campus.
No wonder then when someone's like, "Oh, do you know so and so?" It's like, dude, it's too big. I mean, you probably have seen them in passing,
Yeah.
you know, but it's like. Because there's a ton of clients here that are from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the people definitely ask that a lot. Like, hey, do you know this person? Like, I don't know. Are they computer science? Because then maybe, but even
Yeah, if they're
then,
not in your department.
even then, it's, you know, there's still pretty slim chance. But
Yeah, they sent out an email about me once
Mm-hmm.
at Sandia Labs. Big old mass email or whatever. It's like that your path, your travel, your whatever path they were taking to work in the morning had been compromised. And that was some of the email that they had sent out to the people that one of the ladies was carjacked or
Oh yeah.
yeah, and so I was involved in that. So I was like, Jesus. Even one of my buddies ended up getting that. Two of my buddies got that email.
Wow.
One of them, I won't mention his name, you know, because he says he doesn't read anything unless it's attached to whatever it is that he's, whether it be something, you know what I mean, something
Yeah.
he needs to read. So it's like, you know, but he went back in because I told him about it, and he, you know, he's obviously curious. He went back in and he found the email.
Right.
I had the email printed out and brought to me, so I saw the email. Showed a picture of like her car too and everything.
Oh, wow.
This is probably about. This is probably 7 months ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. It just happened in front of the shop. That's the only reason I was involved. Someone was carjacking the lady or whatever, and your path to work may have been compromised. It's like, and that's how I knew they cared about their employees.
Right.
So I was like, damn, they even send out an email letting me know not to. It's like a family.
Yeah.
Just wanted to catch that. Into where it's, instead of having that go to the side, now I can bust. Watch. But first we'll watch. Come over this way. We'll wash it out. Watch.
All right.
This over here. And that way. See, I didn't forget or anything. All right, with the shampoos too, there's 1821, the original sweet tobacco. There's absolute mahogany and spice vanilla with 1821.
We do that mahogany.
Okay, I got you. That's right. See, now watch, come back over here and see if there goes on that. See, that almost really solidifies it. Like, look, dude. Like one time, like in LA, someone I don't have good hair like you. Someone was kind enough to be like, when the service was like done, like he finished cutting my hair for some reason. He's all, go ahead and come this way, and I was like, I didn't know where we were going at first because I was like, what? Like, I was like, all right. So I just kind of got off the chair and he walked me over to the shampoo, and I'm like, well, I don't have one of these guys that has this LA hair or anything. But now he sat me back in and I washed it, and I said, damn, if I'll be damned, I was like, dude, I wouldn't care if I was getting a short haircut. Just the way it feels to wash it out, then it comes back and puts it together. It just feels right.
Yeah.
That's where I was like, damn, that's when I just was like, I saw the value in that. And that's what attracted me to same men's salon too, where it's like, you know, I really envisioned it just coming with a service. It's almost like you cut their hair, you take them, you wash them, you come back. You know, that's kind of how I learned how to do it. So it was kind of like, damn, you know, that's the great feeling that it gave me, along with having the neck shaved a tiny bit with a razor where it doesn't hurt. Yeah. Like those little things, I was like, oh wow, so you have my haircut, you washed it, and you shaved it. Like, damn, it does feel a little bit more valuable, like the way to go. Like, it's like, just because, especially with the shaving on the neck, it just felt like, okay, I know this is going to last a couple of days longer, without a doubt. And do you want something shiny or matte in your hair?
Let's do matte.
All right, sick. I got something perfect. Watch. Let's see, watch. Eyes. It's gonna be the claymation. So matches that side perfect. All right, let's see. See?
Hell yeah.
And what do you think? You like it?
That's a great. That looks awesome.
Oh yes.